Assistant Director Harold Cooper.
Do you have an appointment?
I do not. Oh, we'll see about that.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. We are dying.
Raymond Reddington's journey takes an unexpected turn as he receives a new set of clothes in his cell, signaling a shift in his confinement. Escorted under guard, he emerges onto an oil tanker, his destination revealed as Washington, D.C., where intrigue awaits. In Washington, Red and Elizabeth Keene are given polygraph tests. During his test, Red suddenly stops and announces that there is going to be a major incident at the Decatur Industrial Park. Meanwhile, Assistant Director Harold Cooper is in a meeting with Diane Fowler, United States Assistant Attorney General, Criminal Division. She insists that there will be no deal complicating efforts to strike a deal with Reddington. The FBI and other law enforcement personnel search the park but find nothing and are just about to leave when they are warned about a runaway train on the adjacent track. A runaway train hurtles toward disaster, unleashing chaos and sending agents scrambling for safety. Amidst the chaos, Liz visits her husband Tom Keene in the hospital and confronts Reddington, asserting her authority and denying his immunity deal. Reddington denies involvement in the train crash, just that there would be an incident, but reveals the existence of a lethal assassin known as the Freelancer, who orchestrates catastrophic disasters. Reddington offers a lead on the Freelancer's next target, who assassinates his targets by causing large-scale disasters. He lists several previous accidents where a politician was killed along with hundreds of bystanders. Red says that he knows an intermediary who may be able to tell them the Freelancer's next victim, but he will have to meet him in person in Montreal, which leads the FBI to Montreal. The FBI arranged for Red to go to Montreal and Liz to accompany him to the restaurant where the meeting is to occur. At the restaurant, Liz and Red talk, and Red asks Liz to profile him. Ressler and the RCMP monitoring the meeting notice Red slip something to the sommelier and then leave the table. They all storm inside, but Red is nowhere to be found. But Reddington's evasive tactics leave authorities grasping at shadows. Eventually, Reddington provides a breakthrough lead, identifying the next target as anti-human trafficking advocate Floriana Campo. Liz and Ressler argue about whose fault it is that Red escaped all the way back to the surveillance van, but when they open the door, they find Red inside waiting for them. Red tells them that his contact was the co-check person and shows them a picture of the target, Floriana Campo, a noted anti-human trafficking campaigner who is one of Liz's personal heroes. Back in Washington, tensions escalate as Reddington demands his deal be secured before attending the event. As Red is the only person who knows what the Freelancer looks like, he has to attend the event, which he won't do until his deal is in place. Despite Fowler's reluctance, a tentative agreement is reached, paving the way for Reddington's assistance. She also agrees that Demb and Luli Zhang will form his security detail. Liz provides reassurance to Floriana that the assassin has been apprehended, ensuring her safety as she returns to her hotel room. However, Floriana's sense of security is short-lived as Red confronts her, unveiling his knowledge of her leadership role in the Eberhard cartel. Their encounter escalates into a tense debate about ethics and the intricacies of managing dual identities, revealing the complex interplay of power and morality in their world. Ressler is questioning the Freelancer and getting nowhere, so Mira takes over with enhanced interrogation techniques. Squeezing his broken leg, she forces the Freelancer to reveal that Red had ordered the hit on Floriana. Liz is informed and returns to Floriana's hotel room to find the agents guarding the room have been replaced by Demb, who allows her access. Inside the room, Floriana attempts to convince Liz of her innocence, but betrays herself by calling Red Raymond. Red says that he has had Floriana poisoned, but he has the antidote which he will hand over once she admits her role as head of the Eberhard cartel. Floriana is given an emergency tracheotomy by Liz and nods her guilt. As Floriana's duplicity is exposed, Liz grapples with the harsh realities of her world. When Liz asks what would have happened if the antidote had been administered in time, Red tells her there was no antidote. Liz checks the pockets of the clothes he was wearing when he was tortured and stabbed, and finds a USB flash drive in an envelope labeled Elizabeth Keene background. When she checks the file, she finds that it contains a testimonial about her. Reddington's calculated maneuvers leave Liz reeling. forcing her to confront uncomfortable truths about her husband and her own past. As the dust settles, Liz unearths a startling revelation, setting the stage for a new chapter in her tumultuous journey.
You love someone, you have no control. You've killed 3 people.
I'm not perfect.
I love hats.
Tom King, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get lost to the thought, moving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay.
Understand Zamani was only the first. First what? Name on the list.
What list?
Let's call it the blacklist.